What is up, and what is good? It is a Dude Sperado, and today I have a story to tell. So this is the crazy story of how I ended up with two Logitech G29s. Also, this microphone isn't connected to the phone. I don't have the adapter. It's just here for aesthetics. Also, if you don't believe me, I put the second guy over there. So the story starts a few months ago when I was living in Virginia. I bought a Logitech G29. I posted a video. It was all incredible. The wheel worked fine. It performed great through all of my video making and all of my intense drifting sessions. Basically, it was just doing the stuff it was meant to do. It was light work for it. But it was only until recently I had an issue. I went to go and film a video because I was on a bit of a time crunch and the thing did not turn on. So I was like, okay, so I plugged it in somewhere else. It didn't work. I plugged it in somewhere else. It didn't work. I checked all the cords and it just didn't work. And by didn't work, I mean this wheel has two cords that it needs to work. The main two for the wheel are the USB cable that connects it to the PlayStation or computer and the power cord, which goes into an outlet and it powers the force feedback. Now, what was happening with the wheel is that it actually worked in the game. The buttons actually worked, but as far as the force feedback and just generally the wheel sensing that it's moving, it didn't work. So I scoured YouTube, and also by scoured I mean just clicked on the first video I saw, and it just so happened to be from Logitech, and it was saying that if this light on top of the wheel was flashing, then that means it wasn't getting any power from the power cord. And when I plugged mine in, what do you know? The light was flashing. So I had narrowed it down to the power cord. I was very, very relieved that it was only the power cord. It was only like $15 off of Amazon. It wasn't too bad. But I did remember, this wheel comes with a warranty, so I decided to go and call Logitech. Eventually, I called them and I got everything sorted out. They asked for the serial number and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, also sorry if I sound kind of nasally. I'm having allergies right now. But the main problem that I had is that I didn't have the receipt. I had completely lost it, and I was really mad at myself because I had specifically put it in my wallet so I wouldn't forget it, and somehow or another it's not in there. The guy I was talking to had a heavy accent, so I kind of couldn't tell what he was saying whenever he said he was shipping something to the house, so he asked for the shipping address, so I gave it to him. And he said that it would be there between 3 and 10 business days. So I was like, cool, I expect a power cord. And I'm coming home from my friend's house one day, and there's a Logitech box on the porch, but it's the exact same size as the wheel box. So I'm like, okay, maybe they just overpacked it. No, it was a whole new wheel. They gave me a whole new wheel, so I'm like, okay, maybe they want me to send the other one back to see what was wrong with it. But they didn't clarify that, so I went and reached out to them again, and they said they'd reach out to their tech team to email me within a business day and tell me what to do with the wheel. So later on, I got this email. I basically just need to recycle all of my unneeded hardware, which basically, in layman's terms, means they don't want anything to do with the wheel. So I can do whatever I want with the wheel. And the only thing that was wrong with it was it needed a new power cord. So I took the power cord from the new wheel, plugged it into the old wheel to make sure it works, and what do you know? It works! And of course I tested out the new wheel, everything works fine, I still have the shifter, and I have another set of pedals that came with the other wheel. Logitech fulfilled their warranty without a receipt, and all I needed was the serial number, and they sent me a whole new wheel. Now, I just want to let everyone know, I did not do this on purpose. I was not expecting a whole new wheel. I wouldn't encourage anybody to do this if, you know, your wheel is working perfectly fine and you just want another wheel. Because that's what I like to call fraud. Also, I hold no responsibility for what people do as a result of watching this video because I don't want to get sued. So, yeah, I mean, now I have two Logitech G29s. And the thing is, I want to give it away. I would totally give this to Mr. Newbie YT if I could. I mean, I really want to. This is basically my backup wheel if this one breaks. If I don't end up giving it directly to Mr. Newbie YT, then I will give this thing away at some point. I think. Don't take my word on it, but I might. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the video for this week. So I will be going back to posting one gaming video a week because, you know, I have school now. School is taking up a lot more time than I anticipated because I forgot that homework is a thing. I mean, in homeschool, you never have homework because the work you're doing is at home, and that would therefore defeat the point of having homework. So that would just be school after work. I mean, school after school, and you just do the school when you do the school, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I have very much enjoyed talking to you today. Be sure to subscribe to possibly be able to win a Logitech G29. And on that note, I will see you on the next one. God bless.